Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of No Man's Sky. As always, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault here today. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. And don't forget to leave a comment and a like on the video down below. It's greatly appreciated. Today we're going to talk about living ships. What's a living ship? Well, that was a living ship. We brought ours with us. And undoubtedly, if you've been to the anomaly, you've seen some of them laying around. Let's go check mine out real quick. It's not the best. Here's one over here that's somebody else's. Let's check theirs out first before they leave. Ooh, I like the colors on that one. That one's pretty sharp, right? Here's ours. It's white. It's cool. It's pretty basic as far as living ships go. Named it the Thing because, yeah, it just is a weird looking thing. So how do you go about getting one of these? Well, it's not the easiest process in the world. In fact, it takes several steps. But the first thing you want to do is go right here to the Quicksilver vendor and create items using Quicksilver. He sells eggs for the living ship. Just got to scroll down till we find it. Oh, there it is. And as you can see, they cost 3,200 Quicksilver. So it takes a little bit of time. If you want to get on this, you have to start saving your Quicksilver right away and do the daily missions as well as the weekend one for 1,200 Quicksilver, and you'll get it in fairly short order. That's the very first step, is buying an egg. Now, we're going to switch over to my other character because he's got an egg, and we're going to go through the entire process with him. So I'll see y'all in a minute, okay? Peace. All right, we're back with the other character now. It's a damn sight uglier than the first one. Let's open up our inventory here and take a look at the void egg. There it is. So as you can see, it doesn't have any resale value really. 3,200 units is nothing compared especially to the 3,200 Quicksilver you spent to get it. So never sell one of these. And I want to be honest, I got this one as a freebie in the anomaly. I was hanging out in the anomaly. I was doing some stuff in there, running around. I gave away some things that I had that were extra that I didn't need, and just kind of fooling around, nothing special. And I got back on my ship and left, and I don't know, a half hour later I noticed a void egg in my inventory. So people can do that. They can give you that kind of stuff, especially in the anomaly there. But I was already on my way to saving up. This just saved me a day or two of saving Quicksilver. Well, more than that, 1,700. I think I spent some since I got it. So what do? We get that egg, we put it in our inventory, we hop in our ship, and we take off. And we engage our pulse drive. And we wait for a moment. We're going to get a message eventually. Unless they gave us a broken egg, which would really suck. Alright, here we go. So something draws us out of hyperspace, and we communicate with it. As you can see, it's a living ship, right? We go through the dialogue here. Yada yada. Now the void egg I acquire begins to resonate in response. Let me continue to listen. Coordinates have been registered to my starship systems. So woohoo. Follow the call of the void egg. Alright, so that's what we're going to do right now. I believe that's the current mission, right? Yep. Oh, and it's going to require an Emerald Drive. No, that sucks. Alright, well, we'll have to just go ahead and build that Emerald Drive. I'll get that built, and then we'll follow the call of the egg here shortly. Let me just go here. And we'll be back once we have that Emerald Drive. Alright, so we were fortunate enough to have a little cadmium on our ship, on our freighter. So what I'm doing is combining it with some chromatic metal really quickly, and that'll give us enough to build this Indium Drive. And in fact, we're just going to make just a little bit more. So I've got, as you can see, it makes it a 1:2 ratio, which is cool, using the chromatic metal. All right, that's enough. So we'll go ahead and take all this back. I just wanted to keep a little in case we had to go ahead and make something else with it later on. So boom, because using chromatic metal, we can always make more. All right, let's go back to that previous system, and then we'll make the hyper jump. And that's easy enough. We'll just go back to space stations, previous systems, because we warped. Bingo, bango, bongo, and we are on our way. All right, as you can see, we can jump now to blue stars with the Indium Drive. Next thing, we'll need the Emerald Drive so we can hit green stars, then we'll be able to go, there won't be a star that's out of our reach in the entire universe, so that's cool. So let's head on here and see what happens. So we do have a little icon. That's going to lead us to the void egg frequency coordinates. Let's head on over there. And see what happens. This looks like a pretty gross planet. A vile anomaly. That does not sound like fun. So we've got an approximate location, so we're going to have to do some searching around here. Do a little scan and just a little look around. See if anything visually catches our eye. Well, we're going to have to hop out and hoof it, I guess. These planets can be a pain in the butt because, especially when they're really vertical like this and you don't have a good jetpack yet. Like my main character, I can jetpack all over the dang place, but not this guy. Alright, so we got a distance to go here. We got a storm going on, but we do have some protection now, which is nice. And yeah, we're just going to have to follow this until we get to whatever it is we're getting to. I'll cut when we get there. Alright, well this has been a trek, let me tell you. But we have finally come across the void egg frequency coordinates. So let's interact with this and see what's going on. I think we were about 1400 U away. I did gather a little emerald while I was here. I came across a deposit, so, you know, there's that. Okay, so a consciousness bridge. Okay. A consciousness bridge, reactivated and neural ladder. We need 250 Hexsite, 80 Pugnium, and 1 Corvette casing. Well, isn't that interesting? So, what does that go into? Does that go into the tool? No. Does that go into my No. My ship? Fascinating. Oh, I probably just There we go. It's a craftable item. Okay. So we need Hexsite, Pugnium, and Corvex casing. Hexsite. Is that something I can make? Apparently not. Corvex casing is easy enough to come across. And Pugnium, I believe I have plenty of that on my starship. So we're going to have to figure out how to get some Hexsite, right? And if memory serves, we are informed of how to do that when we head back into space. So, let's look at that again. Requires a consciousness bridge. Together, Hexsite critical 0 to 250. The egg is located a source of Hexsite. All right, cool. So we're going to go find that Hexsite. There we go. A little bit of a hike, but not too far. Much better in the ship, let me tell you, because climbing those mountains and all was not fun. Be glad you weren't along for that ride. Alright, so we'll get our Hexsite source here. Just a few seconds out. Now this, if this process takes a couple days, if memory serves me correctly, so I'll be making this video over a period of a few days as we get these different little missions run and whatnot. So here we go, we can land there. That's a freebie landing, which is nice. What do we got here? Boom. Erasing, okay. Extract Hexsite. $250 Hexsite, just like that. Now, while you're here at the crashed freighter, you could look around. There are cargo pods located around here that hold some valuable stuff, including salvaged frigate modules from time to time. They do pop off a little bit of radiation when you open them up, so you want to be careful about that. But now that we've got the Hexsite, we're going to have to make that consciousness bridge, right? We need the Pugnium and we need the Corvex casing. So, and I don't think we can bring our ship here, can we? We can't bring our freighter here, so we're going to have to go ahead and get back to the freighter and then come back. So I'll make a cut and we'll swing back over. Alright, so we made it back to our freighter, and we gathered up the parts we needed. We had some Pugnium on there as well as a Corvex casing, so let's whip this puppy up. I got the consciousness bridge. Yippee-ki-yay, what's next? Alright, I guess back to the planet, huh? Wow. So this system's one of those systems without any affiliation, you know, nobody runs it, no GEC or Corvex or anything like that, so the space station's pretty much empty. It looks like a pirate station that hasn't been taken over yet, with it's all red inside, and the upstairs area is all wrecked and messed up. There's no vendors. There's absolutely nothing to do in there other than a galactic trade terminal and a teleportation unit. So yeah, real basic, kind of cool. I like when you come across those. Would love to see a feature in a game where you could take one and build on it. You know, that would be kind of neat. Kind of like you do with your freighter. All the parts are there, right? Why not? It'd be kind of fun. Own your own space station. Alright, so this is the next step of the void egg. We're gonna crash. Just hit it with the tip of the wing a little bit. Alright. Alright, we're back, dudes. Now what? Alright, insert the consciousness bridge, baby. A fragile neural stem, a fragment of life. Cool. So, the neural stem is too fragile to use. Oh, there it is. And it's going to require like 18 hours, I guess, to mature. So, we will be back tomorrow to film the next portion of this. But of course, it'll all be one video. I shouldn't even said that, but whatever. So yeah, 19 hours to mature. So, I'll make a cut now, and we'll see what happens when that matures. Alright, well, it looks like we've got a mature neural stem now. Yep, so that has grown. What's next in our list then? I believe we have to take off. Oh, yep, there we go. Ah, well, that sucks. I'll have to fix a frigate. It's not what I was expecting. But we're going to head back up into space and see if we can't trigger something else with our living ship. Because I know there's more to this. Nay? Neural stem. Oh. There it is. Okay. Alright, we'll take this message. We've got to take off to another location, I reckon, huh? And that one's going to require an Indium Drive. Okay. So... I have that. We may have the emerald. Yeah, we may have the actual emerald. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, now I can get my ship in. Thanks. Excuse me, let's get in here. And see if we have what it takes to make that drive. If we do, we'll be golden. I've got that. The emerald, we don't have enough emerald, but there's the reason we've been keeping that stuff and all. So here we go. Let's go get it. We will take what little bit of emerald we have. There we go. process that down and make ourselves another hyperdrive, this time the hammer one. That's cool. See, we'll end up with 260 there. Alright, we'll be back. Now, once again, this is a several-day process, so... Oh, great. We have a battle. Well, you know what? We're going to do a little sneakiness here. I like this. Okay. Going to do a little sneakiness, and we're just going to land right here, right away. And this is kind of a cool trick. We can basically skip the entire freighter battle by doing this. I know we're going off script here for a second, but it is what it is. This is kind of useful. Go right up to the commander, talk to him. I don't even know what level this is, but it's not the one I want anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it. And we're going to request payment instead, and we get a cargo bulkhead. Just like that. You don't always get a cargo bulkhead, but you get quite a few of them, actually. So that'll come in handy when we get our S-level vessel. And we want to maximize it. Alright, so let's find that egg. There's the coordinates. Let's rock and roll. Let's see what's going on. So yeah, like I was saying, this is a several day ordeal basically to get the egg. You've got to travel, you got to wait for things to mature. It's kind of a pain. What do we got going on here? They left us. Alright, so that's something else, okay. See, that's annoying. So I guess we triggered that Dreams of the Deep mission. Let's get back into here and get back to Starbirth. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing about this game that is less than perfect, is the way you can just get booted out of doing a mission on your list of things you're doing there, and it'll send you to another mission kind of thing, on your log. That can be a little annoying. But here we go, an approximate location. We'll run a scan. Take a little look around to see if anything shows up visually, because sometimes you can find the things without having to land. What is that? Oh, we're going to land and take a look around. Alright, well, we're getting close. So we had an extreme hot storm followed by unusually cold nights, some predators that were after us, some aggressive fauna. But here's our location. So we made it. It was quite the distance we had to travel. Let's see what happens here. So we need a pulsating core. Alright, so This is what we need to make a pulsating core. Superheated life fragment. So first off, for our multi-tool, where is it? Solar ray. Okay. Magnetized ferrite and cobalt. We're going to get lucky and find cobalt on this planet. Indium. Yeah, of course not. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and get our ship and fly up to the space station, because they always sell cobalt at the space stations. Then we'll come back and gather what we need. Hopefully we'll have gold on this ship too. I believe we do. Yep, plenty of gold. Alright. So, let's go to the space station, get our cobalt. We'll also buy a... Wow. Just jump in front of me, bro. Yeah, we'll also buy an upgrade for our exosuit. So I'll cut and we'll get back to the planet afterward. Alright, so we went ahead and we installed the solar ray. And as you can see, it's got 100% power right now. So let's hop out. And what we do is we use that on resource deposits, like the sodium deposit. Yeah, we got extreme night temperature again. You can't win on this planet. But we're going to head on over there. And we're going to collect 250 liquid sun by using this. And we got another angry creature. Yeah, that's what I thought, buddy. Okay, where was that deposit? There it is. Alright, so we'll get our solar ray out and let us begin. As you can see, we're gathering something called liquid sun. And you do that by hitting any resource deposit. From copper to activated emerald, doesn't matter, indium, sodium, paraffin, all of it. We got an angry creature coming at us. We'll deal with him in a second. Alright, well, we got some. Alright, we need to find another deposit nearby. It's way too far. There might be something close by. Alright, well, I got some more sodium over that way, so let's go get that, and we'll see what happens afterward. Alright, so we finished gathering that stuff up. Let's build our pulsating core. That is done. Let's take a look at it. Biomechanical construct created to the design of an anonymous host, organic but aglow with heat, and possessing a highly pressurized inner vessel. This device is part pump and part accelerated evolutionary chamber. Perfect. And there's our liquid sun. See, we still have a little bit left over, so that's kind of interesting. All right, what's next now? Let's take off. Return to the ancient biogenesis structure. This is not a very pleasant planet, I'll tell you that. Kind of nice though, 'cause it's got a lot of predatory creatures on there. I had quite a few of those missions stacked up in my log, so those guys that I had to fight, well, they netted me some money and nanites and whatnot, so that's kind of cool. Alright, we're back. We're back, baby. Let me get this into my inventory. And here we go again. Insert the core. And now I have a fragile heart. Oh, don't we all? Okay, sorry, that was a little cheesy. So, the heart is too fragile for use. Take good care of the heart. It will mature in 19 hours, 3 minutes, and 46 seconds. So, yeah. Again, this takes a couple days, so we'll see you when it matures.